What it do, y'all? Howdy out there. What's going on? What it do? Oh, Gaines in the building early. What up, Mama Flip in the building. Big Super, what up? Big Super, shout to Mundo. Shout to Third Mundo, the host with the most. He gonna be joining us in a minute. Shout out to Third Mundo. He reached 1,000 subs. Matter of fact, let me put his joint in the comments real quick. Y'all give him some more subs on that too. I know I got it somewhere here. Give me a second. Hope everything good with y'all. Let's let the people jump up in the live. Pardon me for yesterday. Went through a whole lot. Was stuck on the side of the road. Was aggravated. Didn't get home till late. So I didn't get home till like 9 something. So I couldn't even do the live. So definitely had to reschedule that for today. Shout out to y'all for being patient with me, joining up with me. You know what we do. Shout out to all the members. If you want to become a member, hit that join button. That's Mundo channel right there. Make sure you sub. Shout out to him for the 1,000 subs. So let me catch up on these comments real quick. Big Super says, shout out to Flip best wing. I do got the best wings. I'm sorry. Thanks a lot, Big Super. I do got the best wings. I don't care what nobody says. I'm gonna start something new in a minute because I ran through the wing thing. Now everybody does wings. Every single restaurant does wings now. So I'm gonna keep it going with something else now. Oh, Third Mundo in the building. Okay, I'm gonna put that link up in a minute, Mundo. Shout out to Reggie BX. What up? Yes, I am the gatekeeper. I don't want to hear a lot of stuff I be hearing, but it is what it is. Black Morpheus said Western Union Gold Card in the building. What up? There's a few Western Union Gold Card holders in here. And shout out to my man E. He hit me up. He was like, yo, why you call it the Chicken Shack, man? You got a successful business. Yes, I do got a successful business, but I like trolls. So when someone calls my spot the Chicken Shack, we're going to run with it. I got the cowboy hat and all. Take it back to the Chicken Shack. Double A Roma Queens in the building. What up? Felicia Jordan in the building. Dirty Workers in the building. What up? Oh, so look, I'm glad you said that, Morpheus. So with the curfew, they kept it the same way. Nothing changes. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Basically still the same thing, 7 p.m. on weekdays, 5 p.m. weekends, 3 hours of travel time. Nothing's changed. So that's been 30-something straight days at the same time. They haven't changed it yet. I don't predict they'll change it until after Easter because, people want to party. Like right now is Carnival. Obviously, there's no Carnival because of COVID. So they're keeping it how it is and everything is just what it is. But like I said, people can move around. Miguel Deal, what up? G Styles, what's up, big dog? Ray Lawyer was good. Angry Bus Driver, what up? Fred Moore was good. Yes, it's my hat, Felice. It's my Chicken Shack hat. Oh, so like I said, the LJ Lenny, what's good with you? So yeah, the curfew's the same. They're not changing nothing as of now. I think it goes over to March 8th right now. So same curfew we've been had. Just roll with the punches and have a good time as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? There's a few new after-hour spots now you can hang out at, not just one. So, you got options at nighttime. Also, let me give a quick PSA. I used to wonder why my dad never answered the phone. My dad hated answering the phone. It wasn't until I got older and became a businessman that I realized why he hated answering the phone. So if you have my number, if you have my Facebook, you have my Instagram, drop me a text. I'm quick to respond to my messages. But if you call me, I'm 9 times out of 10 just going to stay at the phone. I don't like answering my phone unless we have something we have to talk about. If you want a consultation, set that up. We talk on the phone, but I'm on my phone. I'm on 2 phones 24/7. I don't really want to pick up my phone unless we're talking business or something that needs to be handled. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I deal with a lot of business. So it's like, for me, if I'm going to take time out to talk, we can chit chat, text, all that. But if I'm going to take time out to be on the phone, which I can't stand being on the phone, it needs to be about something. And I know a lot of people be like, man, I want information. Look, I put a bunch of videos up there. It's mad free game I'm giving y'all. But if you want a consultation, want certain information, hey, hit me up. We got consultation service. You want to move? I got business videos. I got to do another one. I got cost of living videos, budget videos. You know what I'm saying? You can watch those videos. But if you want to hit me up and get specific info, sign up for a consultation. It ain't expensive, and you're gonna get real info. You want to know about a business in DR? Well, I've had plenty of businesses in DR that have succeeded. So I can tell you about business in DR. You want to know about buying property? I have not bought property yet, but I'm currently looking into buying property, and I can bring you to the person that can buy property or answer some questions. You want to know about buying a car? Well, guess what? I have been in the market for a car for a while now. I'm just really, I tell you, I slow roll stuff. I'm really taking my time because a lot of cars down here have accidents and stuff like that, which I don't mind as long as it's not a major accident and not trying to get over on me. So things like that, you know, and if I don't know it, I'll find somebody that does. Let me catch up on. See, if you got my number or my Facebook, my Instagram, don't video call me or call me. I'm probably going to stay at the phone. And it's not personal. It's just I don't like answering my phone. El Delor, what's good? Gary Jones, what's going on? Yes, Mundo definitely gets an order of free wings for making 1K subs. Shout out to Mundo. Hugh Grab, what up? Steven Smart, what's good? Yeah, it's the hat, man. Chicken Shack hat. Malcolm Jackson, I saw some of the survivors the other day. There's a video coming out. Stay tuned for that. I have nothing to do with that video, but there's a video coming out soon with the survivors from the Malacombe. It's kind of crazy. So a lot of facts are going to come out about the situation. You know, a lot of stuff's being said or not being said. Things are coming out. So there's a video in the works, I was told. Mr. Stewie, what up, baby? D, what's good? Jackson Jeter, what's good? Always in the building. Murder Mace, what up? And by the way, I just came back from Bonnie, had a dope trip. We did the Bonnie Beach House, we're gonna call it the Paradise Life Beach House. That DR Cribs, shout to Pinnacle, he came rode with me. We got the DR Cribs and Bonnie Beach House coming out after this at 11:30. And then I'm doing Pinnacle's working on the Bonnie road trip. You know what I'm saying? He's doing that editing right now. So stay tuned for that. At 11:30 tonight, DR Cribs, the Bonnie Beach House, and then hopefully in a couple of days we'll have the Bonnie road trip video. It was real dope going out to Bonnie, hung out at Elixir, doing what I do. Let me catch up with these comments and then drop this link. Let me drop this link now for 1 second. Drop this link. And anybody want to jump in? You know, Wednesdays is our panel day. If anybody want to jump in the convo, something interesting, feel free. As long as it ain't no BS. Let me catch you with these comments while Mundo jumps in. Tony Montana, what's good? Chicken Shack Shorty, you already know. Gaines Nation, hey, I'm representing for the Shack, baby. I'm the Shack of Shacks. That'll make a whole lot of sense to y'all real soon. I'm the Shack of Shacks. My mom's back there laughing right now. Hector Lopez, salute to you, baby. Young Philly in the building. James Van, what up? Benjamin Stegel, Mundo right there. 1 second. Get Mundo up in here. Why not? Oh, 1 second, Mundo. Put him up in there. What's good, Mundo?
Salute, Flip. Salute to the chat. I'm about to say Battle Royale at Flares, but he said as long as it ain't with the drama.
We're going to get to you in a minute, Mundo. And by the way, shout out to you for the 1K subs, bro.
Appreciate that. Appreciate all your team that supported me. You know what I mean? Them last few videos, a lot of people, Paradise Life, came through and supported. Appreciate y'all subbing up.
Definitely. We rock with you. Jesse Shorts, what up? Hey, Black Morpheus, it is what it is. We're going to stay at the curfew for a little while. I think till after Easter, but we'll get into that in a minute. Mr. Relentless, what's good? Simon, what's going on? 134 and Foch, get out of here. 134 and Foch in the building. What up? PS123, what up? Halloween, yes, I'm releasing the Halloween info on Sunday service and then a video after Sunday service. Stay tuned for that. Yes, 29, shout out to you, brother. We went to Bonnie real quick. Went to Bonnie, got a quick little vacation. It was dope out there. I'm going to catch up on these comments in a minute. So, Mundo, what's up with you, brother?
Everything good, bro. Happy, everything flowing good. You know what it is.
I've been catching up with you. You caught up with Gucci, man, which is really dope. That was dope.
Yeah, I found him, bumped into him. That was crazy. So
I'm hoping we get an exclusive from you soon.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was supposed to link with him today, but I blew the time, and I ain't getting in contact with him, but he hit me up at the end, and tomorrow we're going to link up again, and I should have that interview and everything, and then whatever exclusive y'all want, you know, ask me anything, whatever. You know, I'm always here. I don't switch up.
That's definitely what's up. And I think I told you already, you know, that's going to be a dope exclusive when it come out. Definitely going to be a dope exclusive. Give me 1 second. So before we get started tonight, What was this? That'll be the Shack. Yeah, I'm the Shack and Chicken Shack. You better believe it. So look, real quick, Mundo, what we got planned for tonight? That's Mundo's channel, y'all. Make sure y'all go sub to the channel.
I mean, I don't know. You know, you had that little issue on the road, so we ain't even in contact. You know, I'm just always here. Yeah. You know how you do. You live. We just hit the live, so we here. We can get into whatever the people want to talk. You know, you can tell us if you want. I don't know if that's for a future video. What happened on that road trip? You know, we can see how you saw it. Maybe I see. You know, my point of view as already on the Dominican side. What I thought they did. You know, we just wherever it goes. If anybody jump on the panel, as long as it ain't with no BS and they got something they want to talk about, we can always build.
29, shout out to you for that Cash App. There was our Cash App right there on the bottom. Flip Fly Sports and Third Mundo, excuse me. Yeah, so basically, all right. So I ain't get to link up with you because you was running around doing your thing. But went to Bani, quick road trip, you know, stayed in a nice villa. Like I said, at the end of after this video, I put it for 11:30. At 11:30, the DR Cribs, the Bonnie Beach House is coming out. That was where we stayed in Bonnie. Basically hit up Bonnie. I'll tell you, it's one of my favorite towns. Took up my boy Trey, took Pinnacle Images out there to shoot some videos. Hit Elixir up twice, 2 days in a row.
Yeah, that's what you. I know.
That was popping over there. Then, you know, just showed the fellas around Bonnie, you know, different spots. Ran into my man Corey. Shout out to Corey who lives out there in Bonnie. Just, you know, running around Bonnie, just really trying to get away from here. But then I come back, right? And I decided to take a little day trip. So I'm gonna take a day trip. Just did a quick vacay. I'm gonna take a day trip, go hang out. Well, on the way back, headed to the crib, you know, already souped up for the live. Like I actually was about to text you about what we gonna chat about, whatever. And the car breaks down. And I'm in the middle of like damn near nowhere. Like seriously, like nowhere, and I'm tight. So
what
then
province?
It was Luperon, right outside of Port Plaza.
Okay.
Luperon. But I'm mad because we're in an area where there's nothing out there.
Yeah, boom.
Some dude tries to come help. This mechanic dude pulls up. I'm like, oh, it's getting darker and darker. I'm just sitting there like, yo, I can't believe this. I want to go home. You know, that's why I hit you up. Say, yo, I gotta change it. I ain't even gonna be home in time. So it was just I was mainly pissed off. That's what I really was. And I was like, man, by the time I get home, it's gonna be like 9:30, 10. I ain't gonna make it there. But that capped off. I mean, it was a good weekend, but that capped off a good trip, I guess. It kind of, you know, messed my day up, but it is what it is.
Balance it out. It's to balance it out. How y'all got it started?
Say it again.
How did y'all get started?
As far as Bonnie?
No, the way, but after, you know, all the drama, how y'all get started?
I had to get towed. I had to take a cab. I had to get towed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of the mechanics had to call a tow truck. Left it at his crib. I told the dealer dude, come, you know, go get that shit. I ain't gonna do with that.
Okay, copy.
Yeah, no, I got that take man long to get home.
Copy.
Miguel Deal. I was in Elixir, bro. It's one of my favorite spots. I was there when they first opened up. Dashem, shout out to you, shout out to Jers. Yes, the Memorial Day event, Halloween's done. I'm gonna release the Halloween info next week. But the Memorial event, I'm partnering up with a friend of mine. So I'm gonna wait another week to see what his moves are. I'm gonna make it pop regardless, but I'm waiting to see what his moves are as far as his group goes, so we decide what we're gonna do. Barissimo, see you soon, brother. Yes, hit that Paradise Life merch, 100%. I think I got the merch thing right here. So what's been going on with you, Mundo, besides the Gucci thing?
Now I've been running around, actually, Miguel in the chat. Shout out to Miguel. I've been running around with Miguel a little bit, you know, just been a family thing, you know, doing the YouTube thing. The same old, it's only been 2-3 days. I was going to link with you, but since I met with Gucci Mane, I ain't want him, Dominican Gucci Mane. I won't be able to say Gucci in the DR. Cool up out there. So, yeah, so I didn't want to miss out on him because, like, I had him in the pocket, but not really in the pocket. So, you know, one day to the other, I could lose him. So I try to take advantage of him. That's why I hit you. You're going to be here for another day. But you said, nah, the next day I was out. Plus, I already know you've been doing Bonnie. Like, you all here already. So you know the ins and outs. So I know you were straight over there. That's
one of my favorite cities, man. Oh, the Malcolm Jenkins said, yeah, take my watch. Take me to jail. I ain't afraid of it. No, I ain't going to say that's a movie. It's a movie line.
Yeah, man. Shout out Jackson Jeter. Shout out. It is. Shakur. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
So since we freestyled on our official first Flipping Mundo show for the chat, what y'all want to talk about tonight? I had an idea about something, but like I said, yesterday kind of messed me all up. But what y'all want to talk about tonight on our first official Flipping Mundo show? And like I said, anybody want to jump in on the panel? Don't drink about no BS. Please jump in. It's all good. We got nothing but love over here.
That's why y'all see I may be a little quiet. Said I was wrong with Mundo. He's like a little mellow, you know. I'm trying to be nice, trying to be a guest, you know. I don't want to start nothing, one little word could turn into anything else. So we're here for whatever the people in the channel want.
Hey, Mundo, you on the show? I told you before, you get free reign.
I know. I
free reign. I told you I might not say certain things, but you can say what you want.
You go through the chat, you put them on the screen, we see what they talking about. You know, we address anything in the chat.
So let's go to this one right here. 29, shout to you. Bani's about 3.5 hours. I got 3 hours, 45 minutes, give or take. I drive really fast.
Yeah, you're right.
I got there in no time. You know, I move when you ride it with me, we move.
Yeah, because from here it's 20, and from here to from here to Sosua is 3, and then you said 3:20. From here to Bani is 20 minutes. So you're right.
Yeah, because when I sent you a text, I said I'm in San Cristobal. Yeah. Once I'm in San Cristobal, I know Bani's right there.
Yeah.
So we were there in no time, and the villa was really dope because as you guys are gonna see, because nothing was in that area prior. I don't know if you remember. You know where the other pools are, the hood pool and the typical pool.
More into the campo, like
on the water. On the water.
Yeah.
Okay, it's to the left of that. There never used to be nothing back there. Now there's 2 houses.
Okay. No, it's actually I've been seeing there's a lot of properties sometimes on beachfronts that is nothing around there, or that the beach is small, that whoever is able to build there, they almost got everything to themselves for the whole area.
It's huge, but he has a lot of land back there. He's gonna build more. But we in the first official villa he has, but it's real dope.
Okay.
And I was talking to Corey, who live out there, and he was like, "There's nothing back there." I said, "Dude, I know there's nothing back there." I said the same thing until I pulled up and was like, "Oh, there's some houses back here."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was dope though. And then I'm always be popping bottles up in Elixir. That's kind of the only club right now. Biggie Smalls, what up?
Yeah, they got the ladies in there.
Oh, they go Mundo Cash App. There you go. Thank you, Felicia.
Appreciate that. Appreciate all the love everybody be sending too. I told you guys, know what I mean? It's not everybody that get they sweat and tears and blood and all that for anybody. So it's heavily appreciated.
It's nothing but love. Loco, what up? Shout out to Paradise Life, the whole team. Shout out to everybody. I'm getting these messages late. Okay. Oh, so Mac from VA, you said Sosua to Punta Cana. I've done that ride in 4.5, 5 hours. But I take the back route, which is the Nagua Highway, and I go the back route, which is like a trucking route. But the normal way, what would you say, Mundo, maybe 6 hours, the long route? To go to
it depends how you rate them, but around like 5.5, probably. Yeah, okay. I mean, actually, the Google map, let's give them an exact answer, because the Google Maps is actually pretty accurate. No matter what you try to do, you always around 10, 20 minutes either earlier or later than that, yeah. Let me see. So to Punta Cana, you said?
Punta Cana, yeah.
I'll show you right now. 5 hours and 18 minutes. So see, like you said, around 6 hours. Because, you know, any little delay you have or you stop to get something.
Now, which route is that, though? Is that the Nagua route?
That's the Juan Pablo Duarte. The Juan Pablo Duarte. That's coming from, I'm show you right now. That's going down through Santiago, through La Vega.
Okay.
Through Bonao.
That's the longer route.
Santo Domingo, yeah.
Yeah, because on the travel guards, what up?
So
yeah, on the back route, I go the back way, it's a little bit faster. My opinion. Let me see. Let me catch up on these comments. E, what's good with you? I got big super empanada chicken wings, yeah. Okay, here's a good one right here. This for you, Milano. Hold on. 1 second, my man E. That's for you, Mundo.
basically, like you guys follow what they be saying online. So for a little minute, I heard some things about him. So you know how I do. I take it to the Summer Jam screen right away. And then after that, I don't know if it was control damage or him trying to do the YouTube thing. He said a few things that I might have thought he might have believed himself. So I said, hold on, he's doing all this dropping itineraries or whatever, even if he covering the flight numbers. Let me pull up.
Are you still there, Mundo?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, so again, plus he said a couple of racial things, while he was upset.
I heard that.
I wanted to address him on that. But, he said what it was. He said it was all about YouTube. He apologized for the racial thing. So we wasn't going to take advantage of nobody. We wasn't going to bully nobody. So everything worked out okay with that.
All right. Josh Ho, shout out to you. I've been to Punta Cana once when I took my daughter last year. I took my daughter to Punta Cana. But Punta Cana's cool. I would do the resort again.
Yeah, that's basically for the resort.
I knew it was going to be a resort, but I didn't do it. I'm sorry, I wouldn't know what you say.
No, that's what I said. Basically, Punta Cana, anybody goes there is basically for resort, a little vacay. Yeah. Nobody's really going out there for the locals. It's very rare.
29. Here's what I'm going to do. I keep changing my mind, but I decide what I'm going to do. At 10,000 subs, by the way, I'm at like 9,300 or something like that, 280, something like that. At 10,000 subs, I'm actually going to load up the CD this week. Hopefully, I can load it up. And then at 10,000 subs, the first 5 people that hit me are going to get it for free. I'm going to load it up. I'm not going to make it public, though. First 5 people going to get it for free. Then after that, I'm going to sell a link for $5. That's it. And, just the fact that I want people to know that they go, okay, they really want to listen to it. They really want to see what's up.
See what it was.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is a little crazy. I didn't have a Street Life Records for nothing. But, I'm going to release it at 10,000, but not publicly, only the people that want it. Las Terrenas from Sosua is like 3.5 hours. Las Terrenas is pretty far, believe it or not. Yeah, that's that mixtape, man. I had my mixtape, man. Look, where's it at? Oh, it's on my couch. Listen, it was so weird because on the ride to Bani, I told you I forced Trey and them to listen to it. And I was like, sorry, guys. It's the first CD player I've seen working in a long time.
You saw people getting that money with the rap. You said, let me drop the CD real quick. I can do this.
Oh, listen, there's a long story behind that. I basically had a deal and all that, but I promised myself at 25 I wasn't going to do music no more, and I didn't.
It should be wild to shout out so many K.
He
said you went double wolf flip.
It went double. It is what it is. It is what it is. Double wood, Simon. Hey, it is what it is. I'm good.
That joint go viral now at 1 million.
I tell you one thing though. The dopest I was telling my boy Trey this. The dopest feeling was when I was on Jamaica Avenue. At a certain time, the Ave shuts down or starts to shut down, and they allow the cars on the main Coliseum block. So I'm about to pull my car up and start blasting my music. As I'm pulling my car, and it's man hard to get in there, but as I pull my car up, there's already another car blasting my CD. Yeah, so that was just a dope feeling of hearing people blast your music and they don't even know it was you. Then I was on the boulevard chilling. Someone was riding by playing my music. I was like, that's just so dope. So even though I ain't blow up in that, but it was just a dope feeling knowing that people were playing my music.
And sometimes when things don't blow up, but it ain't because the music ain't good. It's just, it didn't get the push it needs to. Almost everything that really get out there, the people behind it is putting a big bag to get it out there. Or like,
hey, I did good in the hood. That's all that matters to me.
Right.
I did good in the hood. What else been going on in DR, man? I've been kind of blind to everything. I was out by knee, like ignoring the whole world. I just wanted to be, man. I was out there drinking, chilling.
That's what I said. It's been a lot and a little because the lot be the same old. So that's why I said the chat, like, what they heard, what rumors they need cleared up. It's a lot of things,
Well, hold on, Mundo. Hold on, Mundo, real quick. We're going to let you go to that, but who's this guy?
Oh.
That's not me.
Shout out Paradise Live. He dropped the Paradise poem on you. There you go.
I don't know who that is. Yeah, so what's been going on?
So yeah, a little bit of everything, it depends, if it's in the country, the vaccination things, it's
Yes,
been
yes.
the teachers put it approved the association of the teachers that they're not going to go back to school or not they're not going to go back to school, that they approve that before they go back to school, all the kids got to get both shots, both dosages of the vaccine, that the teachers got to have their shots. And what was the third thing? I think it was just that or one more. Oh, and that the Ministry of Health has to say that we passed the so-called curve of the infections. And then that's when it should start. So it was a little alarm that they thought they said it was going to start it. But it's not that it's going to start. They just said that before it start, the teachers at least, their syndicate, they approve that they demand that or that's going to happen before they start. And there's a few other things, social events that's been going on. I don't know if y'all mean what's going on in the YouTube streets. Certain things going on YouTube streets. So again, with the
I'm out the
people
loop
here,
on that. I'm out the loop trying to catch up.
you got the loop on that. Well, what your
Oh,
people's want to hear? What
well,
parents
real quick, back to the school real quick. I did hear that some places kids are going to school for 2 hours, 3 days a week.
Well, that's not approved. Probably more than likely, a few people who want to set it up, they're probably using a special area. I saw Bally, he's
Got you.
a congressman, and I saw his kids, but it was actually on a Sunday. They was getting science classes, and they looked like they was probably in a little private classroom, and they got the little private teacher.
Okay.
Certain people do their own thing, but officially, no, it should be no school and no kids going to school.
Got you. All right, so look, Mundo, we got to get the update from you. What's been going on in the YouTube streets, man?
On which avenue?
I got to get my updates from you.
On which avenue? Tell me which avenue, which street.
I mean, what's been going on? I haven't been on YouTube.
Uptown, downtown. I mean, this was popping everywhere. You got the battle royale people, a few people, getting infos. Other people, some people MIA, some people missing in action. After they heard about Gucci Mane, a few people laying low as well.
Oh,
there's a lot of things. So that's what I'm saying. What the people really want to hear or what they heard.
Tell us whatever you want to give the people, man. We here. Tell the people whatever you want to give.
I did not see you there. Oh no,
Yogi is definitely not in the.
I made sure I ain't go. I heard that. I said I ain't going through there. Come on, that boy like 200. He about to be a professional boxer. He got the bag. I said I don't want no problems with him. Let me stay in my little lane. So I said I'm gonna make sure I avoid, the big Yoga. And I'm gonna keep out in Yoga. I ain't gonna show out. You got it. But did you purchase that flip? Did you get the famous wings? Did you try to taco? Was it Tuesday? Did you take advantage of the Taco Tuesdays? Did you get the famous wings? What did you get? Or did you get both?
That ain't Yoga.
I know sometimes it's hard to choose.
That definitely ain't Yoga.
I think it is. That's how his avatar be. But if not,
Dredge, what's good?
Same response.
And Cordell, Gaspar Hernandez is about an hour from Sosua.
If you are an American citizen, you marry a Dominican woman who is a Dominican national. Is it true that after 6 months of being married, you can become a Dominican citizen?
Where you reading from? So I can post it. Mac from VA?
Mac from VA. I'm gonna find out the details for you, Mac, and we're gonna bring you right because I like Flip said, I don't like to give false information, but I'm pretty sure I would be inclined to, like, if I was taking a quiz and I can go back and think, my educated guess would be yes. Even if that time frame may be X. As a matter of fact, let me see if I might put it up here.
My accountant actually told me last year that they changed the law, that now you can.
There you go. So there you go. More than that.
But I haven't done it. I'm just saying she told me last year that now you can get married and you can become a citizen.
I was going to look it up, but I don't want to, be finding anything false real quick or anything. But I'm definitely looking up in the official site.
Oh, definitely. I don't know myself. I'm just telling you what me and my accountant had a combo. I don't know 100% myself.
Even if it's not something new, I'm inclined to it should be something of that nature.
Gotcha.
Because yes, it should be something. Because if you marry them, you need something to live here. They bond you in some type of way. So that I think will be a yes. What's the other one?
What's up, D Hicks? What's going on with you? I've never done Salcedo. Have you been to Rio Partido Salcedo? I haven't been there.
Where's the question? Let me see.
Right there, D Hicks.
What's up, fellas in the chat? Have you either guys been to the water excursion in Rio Partido? Actually, I haven't.
I haven't been there myself.
I have not been to that, but I'm gonna put that on the bucket list. And if Flip don't bring it first, I'm gonna bring a video from there.
Dope, yeah.
Rio Partido Salcedo.
You know where I haven't been that I want to go?
I'm about to hit the road.
Rio Fuller. I want to go to Rio Fuller.
Oh yeah, I've been. Now I'm about to lie. I know a lot about Fuller. I'm about to lie. I've been to Fuller. That's where you sit down. I saw that river come down and take all the chairs.
I've been to the other river over there, but not Fuller. I haven't been to that one.
Yeah, I ain't got my pen here. Rio Fuller, yeah, definitely got that's on the bucket list as well.
And like I said, guys, stay tuned for after the later on tonight at about 11:30. I think I said it for the DR Cribs Bonnie edition. The Bonnie Beach House will come on. Andy Morris was good. Just a quick video we did where we stayed at in Bonnie, and then our road trip to Bonnie is going to be on whenever Pinnacle Images finishes editing. Shout out to Pinnacle Images. He's put a lot of work in. If you need videography, you need photography, hit him up. That's my guy. Definitely does his thing. If you notice, all these recent videos have been produced by him.
Who's that produced them?
Pinnacle Images.
Pinnacle. Okay, yeah.
He got Paradise Life. He's basically official Paradise Life videographer. Does a lot of shooting for other people as well.
That's what's up. Andy Morris, salute. Playa Grande. It's Playa Grande though. Where's Playa Grande? Let me see if I've been there.
Rio San Juan.
Oh, in Rio San Juan.
I think, hold on. No, that's Playa. Yeah, I think Playa Grande is Rio San Juan. I think so. Jackson Jeter, yes, Fricolandia is popping.
Los Cabos.
The only thing I don't like is the water. I mean, is the rocks in the water. Fricolandia, the water's mad rough, and you stepping on rocks. Where's that Playa Grande at?
That's how about our owner is. Let me look it up. It's in Cabo, but it's probably different.
This one that's Rio Verde, I think so. I'm not sure. Not Rio Verde, Rio San Juan. Reggie BX, peace to you, brother. Hit that like button, y'all.
Maria Trinidad Sanchez. Okay, that's on the North Coast. Samana is that? Let me see.
Oh, the weather dope out here. I ain't gonna lie, it's been nice and cool. Yeah, Playa Grande. Okay, Rio San Juan.
But I didn't understand one. Yeah, cover that up there,
yeah. I wasn't sure. I know the name. Playa Almita. Yes, I actually been to all those beaches on that side. Arroyo, Almita. I've been to all those on that side.
Of course, they got Playa Caleton, Playa El Puerto.
Yeah, it's a lot of beaches.
Yeah, I'm doing all that. I'm doing a day in each, or maybe 2 in each day. When I do that whole coastline, that's when I'm gonna check. I'm gonna come through flips.
Definitely, yeah. Yo, some dope beaches though too. You can spend. You ain't gonna do all those beaches in one day. You gonna meet me like
that's why I said that's what I said. Either one a day or two, like whatever I could do, but that shows enough. But definitely the goal is to get a video, at least a 30-minute or 1 hour live on each beach in the whole coast.
All right, so Hard Time Struggle asked about. I saw something about the rapper that died in the car accident.
Sure, I'm gonna get arrested for that. He hasn't gotten he didn't get arrested. Allegedly, the guy, his name is Expat. He bought the car allegedly for 12 million pesos from Chimbala. He was actually Chimbala's artist as well, and that was not too far from where I'm at. And that highway, the 6th November around where I live, it is very dangerous. A lot of accidents going on there. Heard he was going about 200. Lost control. I seen the video and he smashed. The car was totally demolished everywhere.
I saw something I saw some pictures. I didn't want to look at it. It looked crazy.
Yeah, no, but like him, he was intact. Luckily, not luckily in no way, but at least for the family, they were able to put him to rest or pay the respects how they want to. The body was okay, but the car, like the way it looked, it was shredded in pieces all over. 29.
I never did the cable cars myself. I wasn't interested, but everybody I know went. They had a good time. I haven't done it. Lucas, the Presidente situation is still kind of crazy. Still no normal pequeñas. I got some, but still ain't delivering them. So we'll see what happens. But they started delivering beer again. That's all I can say. Raymond, so where's Playa Los Gringos at?
That's what I'm looking at, because if it's Jaina, I've been to that one. I got a video on that one actually. Playa Los Gringos. That's in Jaina.
That's in Jaina. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Yeah, I did a video on that one.
Yes, you did. Yeah, yes, you did.
Yeah, that was okay. It's nice. It's not really, since it's so local, there's no tourism, like the conditions, and there's not a lot of things for like you to actually. It's not a beach where you want to go and spend the day to shower or anything. That down there is more, to get your drink on. There's a lot of drinks down there at the ocean side, and that's where you get popping. High not, it be jam packed, a whole bunch of drinks, and that's where you jump in there or the Parquecito. Those are the two places besides the clubs. But the two main spots in High is Playa Gringo and then the Parquecito.
Okay. Dreams do come true. I'll let everybody know about Halloween this week and Memorial Weekend probably the week after. I'm just waiting on to line up some things on Memorial Weekend, and I'll let everybody know about that one. But Halloween's coming out this week, and then we'll see what's up. Playa Los Gringos is next to Playa de Bajolo.
So that's another one because on Google Maps, Los Gringos comes up as Bajos de Jainas. And if I'm not mistaken, they share the same name. Then if there's another Los Gringos up there where he said, let me see, he said, next to Playa
I believe it because there's 3 Rio Verdes I've been to.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and Hamal, Rio Hamal, there's like 2 Rio Hamals. So I believe it. Might be some places with the same name.
Mm-hmm. So I gotta check the one other. Playa Boba, Playa Laguna, Playa Los Cocos. I don't see that one up there.
Bajolo, Bojolo, Bajolo. That name doesn't sound familiar, but I've probably been to most of those beaches over there.
Oh yeah, I see Bajolo. Posa de Bajolo.
That was said Bajolo.
Oh yeah, in Playa Los Gringos. I see it. That's up in right next to Nagua, next to Matancitas. So I went by there actually in the video because I went through there when I went on the video that I got going to Sosua. You would see it. I think I should have a clip, and I think I went in there. Yes, a lot of palm trees. Yeah, I went in there. That's nice.
All right, we got some good stuff coming up. Hakeem, yes, as I said, I believe things will start changing after Easter, after Semana Santa. Maybe they'll start being a little more lax. I don't think clubs gonna open up anytime soon right now because they're cool the way things are. Not having a nightlife right now.
The fact, as soon as they get through a few of those phases, that's when it's gonna open up because then the business is gonna put pressure like, yo, but we got the vax. That was the solution, and we took them. So what's going on? And then that is when they're gonna open up. Probably still keep the mask measures, even though in the club you take them off in places that you eat. But I'm pretty sure when they get ahead in the phases of the vaccination, that's when they're gonna open up the clubs and things like that. Actually, I don't know why I didn't stop and check, but the club that's actually here, I passed by the other day and I saw it was like kind of open, even if it was in the daytime, but I think it was open. So I found
that outside club.
No, the closed one. That's why I said it was funny. It's called Gata. They got the Instagram, GOTHA. That's exactly the club. And they actually, I don't know if it was a private party or they were just having an event, but I was like, oh, what's going on in there?
Yeah, shout out to Supreme Lifestyle, my man G. So yeah, Biggie Smalls. I heard about this the other day. Everybody's been talking about it. The Nigerian American, he's actually American Nigerian, got sentenced to 20 years for killing the young lady. That happened about a year ago. You probably recognize him from Abogado, him yelling out Abogado.
Was that the guy I spoke about that choked the girl and threw her in the woods?
That's him. Yeah, that's him.
Oh, okay, so I spoke about that. I'm glad justice he got them 20.
Yeah, he got hit with 20. Some people said that they're mad he only got 20. I'm like, maybe he ended up spending night in jail, but 20 years is a lot of time.
Yeah, exactly. And it should be more, whatever, but at least he caught something and he didn't get away because I've seen people for the body catch, 5 years, do 5 years, do 2 years. Yeah, it'd be funny. In DR, I don't know. Here you got all kind of sentences. Here you got people that got 2 or 3 bodies and paid their years. They 5 for this one, 3 for that one, 8 for that one. So
facts about that.
Yeah, Abogado, the one that was screaming Abogado. Yeah.
Abogado, yes, that's how most people remember Abogado.
I did a video on him. I used them for, when I was going on my rants, like, why nobody shedding light on this? I ain't on this, on that. So I'm glad it was justice on that.
He was in the jail wilding, for what I was told. He was in there wilding out. Ramon, I don't know the names of all these barrios, but if it's in Gas Bananas, I've probably been through there. I go to Gas Bananas a lot. I just don't know the names of all the barrios. Hold on, D Hicks. Let me catch up this one. TMD show today, Caribbean Diamond. All right, D Hicks. That is a spot in Sosua. I think they got a nightlife now with Rumba. But as you know how I do, if they're not a paid sponsor, we can't give them any shout. But that is I believe TMD did a video on them. They're, I guess, another option for the nightlife. Shout to them.
Cordell, he actually got less.
Yeah, people said he got less time, Cordell.
He actually got less for his skin. For being an African American, he actually got less because it's 30 years. People normally get 30. I said that because I ain't want to be politically correct because I know some that do get less as well. But he actually got too little bit. And for the way he did it and for a female and for everything, he got a little bit. So I'm just happy because it's 20 he got to be in there. And I know in those 20, other justice could be served. So, you know.
And this right here, you come true may say, a lot of people thought this. People were texting me like 2 months after this happened saying, I heard he's free. I said, no, he's not free. This made international news. If he was a millionaire, he couldn't be free because it made so much news. He was going to do time regardless, and he ain't no millionaire. So people are like, oh, I heard he paid to get out. I said, let me tell you something. The news that made with him going him going viral, the Abogado, and him killing that girl, there was no way he was going free. So I don't know why I thought he was free. Then I told people, I said, yo, I heard I got people's in the jail. They was like, yo, he ain't here wilding out, don't speak no Spanish, blah, 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 fighting every day. So, you know, he was up in there. I don't know why people thought he was going to be free. Shout to San Francisco de Marquerie. I was just there.
Say shout out to them all day. I got to be there first Sunday of March. I'm gonna tell y'all when I'm gonna be down there. Let me see.
San Fran.
I got the 7th. The 7th I'm gonna be in San Francisco. Series 56.
San Fran, one of my favorite cities as well. I was out there.
They get good out there. Shout out to Chivo.
Exactly, genocide. We don't need no clubs. There ain't been no clubs in I don't know how long. We done had a good time.
And actually, the new terraces and lounges type, like that kind of took over like the club. Like you ain't really got to get overdressed up. You ain't clothes in. You still really doing the same. Nah, people still like the club. People like to pop their bottles and be in the thing. I ain't really a club.
Chat, I'm sorry. I'm not. We're doing the stream, y'all, so I probably can't see it. But appreciate you, David, if you did send a super chat. I don't know why it's not showing up.
Let's see. Yeah, it didn't come up on the thing.
I don't see it. But I appreciate that if you did send something over. And you can hit the Cash App as well. Someone posted my Cash App and Mundo's Cash App. Por favor. I will say one thing. So I don't really talk a lot when I'm out. And I talk, but I mean, when I'm drinking, hanging out, I kind of be like laying low. So there was somebody who answered the phone because Pinnacle don't speak no Spanish. That's my man, but he don't speak no Spanish. So I told him, I gave him a mission. I said, I'm driving, get us a VIP at Elixir while we're driving there. Tell them we're going to be there early because I already spoke to them. They was like, oh, well, you know, you got to put 1,000 peso deposit. I was like, man, I'm on the other side of the country. Hold a spot for me. So while we driving, I said, hit him up. Now I'm thinking they talking Spanish to him. Some young lady on the phone speaking perfect English, like perfect English. And I'm laughing because I'm thinking he having a hard time. And he's like, you heard that, Flip? Look, so we're going to be there. I said, what the hell? Perfect English, right? So the whole mission was messed up because I didn't know he was speaking somebody spoke English. So I'm like, all right, tell him we on the way right now. So she held the spot for us. So we sitting there chilling. It's packed in there. Sunday was packed. I didn't stay for the show because I went and grabbed some food, but it was packed in there.
There's stars out, baseball players and all that.
It was nuts. I ain't gonna lie, it was nuts. It was packed Monday as well. It was packed Monday. Matter of fact, everywhere was packed. When I went to the drinks, it was packed too. But there was this young lady, had to be about 5'11", and so I guess she was the manager. She seemed like she was running things. So I said, "Yo, do me a favor. Tell her we're gonna bring a group down here another time, and I want to set something up." So I said, "Get a number. I'm going to talk to somebody. So get a number real quick and just tell her we're gonna have to bring a group down." So he has my phone because his phone is dead. So he gets a number. Now I don't know who this chick is. She got a mask on, but she's tall and slim, whatever. She hits me up. We go back and forth talking. This chick is ran for Miss Dominican Republic in 2019. Crazy. I'm sitting there. We having a conversation.
Miss Dominican Republic.
Yeah, Miss Dominican Republic, 2019.
Okay.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, in the DR, Sean Patrick, he said you skipping over his comments. In the DR,
oh, my bad. Where am I at?
No, you go. You there? He had just asked before if
Okay, I didn't see it. My fault.
If he got locked up. Yeah, it depends on what they be saying on the bodies. You get arrested, but sometimes they call it like riña, like it was fighting, like it was an argument. So it ain't like you really wanted to kill him. So they'll give you 4 or 5 years, or somehow they'll put it like it was accidental or manslaughter.
My
so
bad,
you got some people that they did do that.
Shout out to Sean Patrick. Free Society, what up? And no, when you come to the shack, you won't leave in shack, because you better believe that.
Yeah.
My man made a joke. It was like, I ain't never get arrested drinking a beer flip-flop. I said, yeah. Pinnacle, there you go. Pinnacle, I was just talking about you. Shout out to Pinnacle Images. Hit him up if you need some video work, some work done. I'll just talk about you saying, hey, I don't know how you were speaking English to that girl, but you were.
Talking about that, a new video. See, you was talking about the streets where they came out. A new video, I think I saw that he scammed somebody else and they was trying to sue him, but they couldn't sue him because he in the DR.
Hey, I just saw a new video was released. I was like, oh, man, I don't know. I only got like 2 videos made of me, and that's from your peoples over there. You know what I mean? But don't bother me none. I ain't got no videos of somebody talk about my past. Can't nobody come and talk about my past or none of that.
Lyrical exercise, salute to you. Everything good.
Yeah, to Miss Dominican Republic. I don't know if she won. But her competition photo was her thing. So we started talking because I couldn't see her face. She had a mask on. So I'm just trying to get information to throw a little party at Elixir. And then as we're talking, I'm looking like, who is this? I'm like, oh man. Mr. So we started talking about that. She said 2019. I was like, that's dope. 905 Birdman, what's up?
Ramon, I got you. My man, he know all the spots. I'm gonna have him take me down there everywhere. He know the whole history from down there. He's from there. He speak perfect English too, so that's my guy. So I'm pretty sure I'll get him to talk on the live. G
Styles, what up? Douglas Shell, I heard, like I said, I was told a friend that was in there, and I don't know how he came up. It just said he just saw him in there. He was in there fighting every day, not speaking Spanish, trying to hold himself down, and so I don't know. I can't speak on that. G Styles was good. But yeah, he up in there. I don't know if you know him or not. Maybe they'll leave him in Puerto Plata prison. I don't know how that works.
Probably over there. Depends. Like also how he move. If he pays something to be comfortable in certain areas or to get moved somewhere, get translated. Nah. Yeah, transported somewhere else. How about to get translated somewhere else? I'm like, what the heck came out of me?
So I don't know how that works, and hopefully I'll never know how that works.
Depends what he do, how he move his pockets, if he have any issues there, if he feel like he's not safe there. It depends what's moving behind the scenes.
Pretty much. Yeah, and well, he's been sentenced, so he's gonna be on his head for 20 years. We'll see what happens with that. Condolences to the family, of course, obviously. You know what I mean?
Yo, Raymond, let me see. Nah, it's not Soto, but it could be. I got Soto in my family, like on my mother's side, like double, like twice. We Soto everywhere. So yeah.
Fabio, so you late, brother. What up with you, baby? Shout out to you.
My grandmother is Soto, and I probably got more than 50 direct Soto family members.
So I gotta ask a question. Is Big Super Rod
No,
Wells?
It's not. It's not. And if it is, Mundo been fooled this whole time and they nice with it. But to me, it's not. There's no way it is.
I don't think it is. But
I heard him speaking at the same time on the lives, at the same time, simultaneously, different things, and not like nothing where it sounds scripted. Where like we're on topic with this, and then the other person jump in, to catch him. Talking. Yeah.
Super's cool. I'll be right. He be talking crazy on what's the name?
Yeah, my Soto come from Bani, from Villa Fundación de Bani. So my grandmother and them, they come from Villa Fundación de Baní. She got family on that side. So that's where our Sotos come. And from Mocoa. You know, all those campos, they'll come from Mocoa. They came over to Baní. So if that's the area you from, we probably related. Probably my uncle or something. If we're the same age, we probably second cousins or something. Primo.
Yeah, we got family reunions on the live right now.
Facts.
That's crazy. So all right, let's get back into the thing. We got sidetracked. What's been going on in YouTube streets? She's about to release some. I mean, don't release all of it because you gotta say something for your channel. But what's been going on in these YouTube streets? Catch me up because I caught you live. Then you did a quick video. I caught it after the fact. That's when I text you. What's been going on in the streets, man? Put us on. What's been going on?
All right. As far as with the Gucci Mane situation, what happened was that I promised on my second or third video that I was going to give 1,000 pesos when I had 1,000. That's when you do your first 2-3 videos, you're trying to get people to sub up. So I'm thinking people in the DR going to see me, they want to sub up, so then they're going to try to get that 1,000. It might not be a lot, but I can't be offering that I can't give. Mm-hmm. So when I was almost to the 1,000, when I was in the 900 and change, I saw somebody that he actually did a con deed, and I show him in kind of a situation. He had the piss bag and all of that. So I decided instead of doing it how I said, where the people were going to pick on my live, I was going to be walking. They was going to pick somebody I could give it to. Instead of doing that, I said I'm going to give it to him. But I'm going to do it before the 1,000 as well, so it's like a fair trade. So I went out looking for the guy. I'm looking for the guy all over the place. I've got like a week look for him. I do a few videos. I'm feeling like I can't really bring no content because I've been clickbaited on some. I found the guy, and I ain't find the guy. So I said, damn, he's doing it after I done crushed everybody. So I have my mans. I put the word out with my man that he recuperates motorcycles. Whenever you don't pay your monthly payments, the repo man more or less. But for motorcycles, he be all over the province. So I say, yo, listen, I'm looking for this and this person. So he found out where he lived. So when I go to this person to find him in the crib to show him the love and what I promised, I bumped into the Gucci Mane character. He in the hood, and I get face to face with him, so I'm like, yo, fams, we've been looking for you. The streets been asking for you. We need to talk. Facts. So I didn't want to scare him off. I didn't want to tell him too much, more or less. I said, listen, you remember that video you did with Miko? You was walking around his taste. So like, yeah, I did a few videos with him, this and the third. Why was good? Right now, listen, I thought he knew about the situation. So I said, now listen, man, the guy, he turned out to be no good, and the people, they're not mad at you anymore. But he not understanding that people was mad at him. So I'm thinking he know. So they not really mad at you. They want to hear about you. I'm going to go down here and take care, and I'll be right back. If you want to holler, I'm going to be here. So I went and took care of whatever I took care of. When I came back up, I didn't see Duke. I thought he kept it moving. So I hollered at the other guy that was there. I'm like, yo, the person that was just right there with the radio in his hand and all that, tell him to be trying to see me come down here. If not, I'm out. He hit him through the radio. I guess he's supposed to hire management if he could speak or whatever. And he came down, and I said, yo, listen, this is my number. Hit me up tomorrow. I got you with something, and we're going to talk. But we need to sit down and talk, because I can't just go live with you. You need to know what you're getting into before I just put you out there like that or whatever. So I scooped him. I told him I seen he was a little bit scared. He told me a few things. Didn't want to say too much. So I said, listen, let's just do a live. Because all he wanted is to get right. Like, yo, I just want to be así calado. Like, I want to get right. I want to get my paper up. I'm thinking he not too hip as he's doing a confession type of interview. He probably thinking we about to go around Sagrito about vlogging, talking about, hey, this is Mundo and Brian live. He think we about to do one of those probably. So I hit him with the nah. So listen, let's just do the intro so people can know I do have access to you, that you are willing to speak. And let's see what they got for you. Let's see what the people talking. Let's see what the people want. I heard some documentaries of a few people. Mayor told me that they would give X amount and they don't give this. But then, the person he dealing with, I actually hit them up on the WhatsApp. They hit me with the blue checks. So I already told them, and they ain't holler back. So I guess they're not really interested. So I'm going to do what I do with them. So then I hit him up. And he been hitting me up like, yo, what's good? I just do the whatever it is we going to do. Because I hit him with something up front. So I'm just going to meet up with him tomorrow. And I'm going to do a pre-recorded one where I'm going to do like my investigation. Like whenever he tell me something that I know don't make sense, I'm hitting me up. But you just said y'all got on the Caribe Express. And then now when y'all get to La Vega, you telling me y'all hopped out the Honda call. Like how that happened? In La Vega, y'all switched up. I mean, in Bonao, y'all switched out the bus and got in the whip. So I'm going to do the pre-recorded. So if I catch him on some BS or whatever, because when I do the live, I'm going to try to be neutral. Like if I hear him saying some BS, or if I hear the people accusing him when I believe in him, I got to be neutral. So on the live, I'm going to let him defend himself or whatever, but I'm going to have the pre-recorded one. So just in case, I need to bring that footage afterwards or whatever. So that's basically what happened with him. So with him, we're going to find out, who met up in La Vega, whatever bloggers that we know was down there. Did they actually come over to the crib? Why he really did it? Did they give him anything? We're gonna get down to all of that. If I think he's sweet, Justice Terrell, real talk, from everything I've seen and from the beginning, I would be inclined to say no. But then again, it could fool me because I've seen the thuggest ones. I found out now that they done it. The ones you think is real thug, and then I seen other ones that I know that I thought and they'll be with it like allegedly for their money. But like I tell them, man, that ain't for no money. Because if you could get right, then it ain't for the money. I'm like, I'll put 20,000 right now if you could get right. Just looking at the money, not touching yourself, not thinking about anything, just hitting broad daylight in front of all the people, and you could take the 20 down right there. So when people try to justify that it's for money, it's for this, I said it got to work. And sometimes you with a female that it ain't clicking right and you ain't working. So how is working with something stinking, smelling like you? It can't happen. So again, I don't think so, but I'm not putting past it that in his mind, it's certain things like, if I only go to here, it's not there, so I only go to that. Like here, they got a so-called word called bugarron, which is like just when the male just like when he do the other one and then that's okay, and to each his own. But to me, it's all the same. It's the same community. Like all the letters, I think no matter what role you play or which part is it that you're in it, that's still the same side.
Well, we look forward to that video because a lot of people waiting for that. A lot of people want to know the real version of what happened.
On the pre-recorded one, see, like I'm gonna try to get that out of him, cause definitely I know, you told me about the amount and the offer and all that, but y'all gonna get that on the interview. But again, I'm the pre-recorded one. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like if I said it like hitting cam, like if I put it in a whip, and then when he get in, I talk to him first, so I could really get anything. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do it, but it's definitely tomorrow, and it's gonna be good regardless because it's the other side of the story. And the first person, we already know he was a whole fraud. So why would this guy really have something to lie about?
And he didn't even know.
Yeah, he didn't even know. That's another thing. Me telling him, and then he's like, yo, but telling him, I played myself because I cut him off. When he said, yo, but if you get to speak to him or somebody speak to him, tell him. And he was about to say something, which I should have let him to see what he was going to say first. I cut him off like, yo, you ain't understand. The guy's locked up. He's like, for real? He really is locked up? I'm like, yeah, he locked up for this and for that. So he's like, oh. Yeah.
Well, I posted your Cash App. Let's get the Gucci Man fun up here for Third Mundo. So we get some good info out of Gucci Man. Well, the real info, real story.
Yeah,
Paul, I read my M&Ms right now.
He already got sent. So salute to a few of my subs. They already sent through for him. So I got that for him tomorrow. But I already sent them. I already gave the reason I want to make sure I get the interviews and everything done is because I already threw him a few stacks that might have been a little. I'm not gonna say too much because it's not too much. Because if fans got thousands or to get a laptop and phones and all these so-called items back, that he get it is nothing. But I threw a few stacks and we didn't really do nothing. Today when I ain't get in contact with him, like he could disappear or not even on purpose. He could get in trouble and then invite him in here and I never see him again. And then it looked like a whole clickbait also. Like I just brought him out here and we ain't say nothing. So I got a little something for him and I told him he like, yo, we'll break the bread, whatever. I'm like, chill, like all the bread is gonna be for you. Like I don't need that. I'm a benefit just off the story. So I know somehow, some way I'm gonna end up benefiting from the story. I'm gonna grow, and then out of that in the future I'll make money off some other content I'll do. I said on this, I'm trying to show you love because all in all, even though if you shouldn't get in trouble because there's no querellante, which is nobody to press charges because they in jail, and then it's a he say she say after the person that was fouled, but you still putting yourself at risk, on anybody else that you could have done dirty. Because if that happened, who knows if it's been other people that you done chill with and then got them and all of that. That's why I want to do the pre-recorded one. Because I know something like that. Like if you tell me, nah, that's the first time I did that. I want to be able to press him like, come on, you won't tell me like that's the first time. I want to make him feel comfortable where he think he's talking to another tiger, and then he could openly say what he want. And I'm gonna have that just in case he don't come with that in the future, or if it's something that I could use where it's not harming him as well, or use certain clips, or whether I tell a story on some he say, she say, but I have her to back it up. You know, like he said this, but I have to back it up in case people don't really think that's what he said.
I mean, I tell you, you got to do kind of. I understand what you're saying. I would do it as a response video. I mean, if you're worried about you have any future issues, because the reality is this: he wants to get on camera and tell a story, I'm sure, and you got in touch with him, so you having to do it where you can keep it safe as well as tell the story.
No, like I know, like for a fact, I know he's safe. But I'm just saying, it's like I tell him, I just want to have everything, you know, for just in case anything happens, because you never know. It's like I told him, like, he asked me, like, yo, it's whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So he was willing to do whatever. Like I could tell him this, let's flip the script and let's do this. We're gonna do this act and these theatrics. But I told him, nah, that's not what I do. That's not what my channel about. So I'm about bringing the real, but it's on how real you want to bring it. Now I guarantee you this, unless that's why I tell him, like, you got to tell me everything, even if we don't bring everything out, because if I'm gonna defend you, like I guarantee you, for whatever we put out or anything come out that what I know and you told me, I got you. Whether I told him, whether it's the lawyer, whether it's bail, whether you got to lay up in Ohio, I'm 15 minutes away, whether I got to bring you the food every day for whatever amount of time it is. I'm like, whatever it is, I'm going to be there as long as you keep it real with me. Now, if something else come up, when you tell me you ain't do this or you ain't do that or this happened, and then they got proof on all that, then you on your own. So it is a thing. It was not only about covering myself, it's about being real and giving them my word, because I don't like to snake people, you know, especially not over no views. I like to make sure whoever do business with me, that they agree to what we do, and if anything happens, everybody know who's liable for what.
I definitely agree with that. He got teardrop tattoos on his face? I didn't notice that.
The teardrops, he changed them up. See, I'm going to disclose that, because that's one thing he said, man, which is nothing, because he already came out on mine. But I recognized him right away, because even if it's something else, just tattoos there, and then his face and everything, I had him face to face. So when I'm talking about it, I'm telling the story like, nah, because they got you up there, so a few people was judging you. They were saying you can't trust anybody with tattoos. And then when I looked at him, right, me saying that, said you can't trust people with the tattoos. I'm like, oh, you changed them, you got diamonds. So I look, he did two big diamonds, which I said, oh, he a G, like he done switched up the game. He put two big diamonds on top of the teardrops. So I hit him with the, if you don't want to go on the camera because you done changed up the tattoos and you don't want to be recognized, now I respect it. Hit me with the, I just changed some other ones, like I'll do some more. I said, damn, you just changing the face tattoos like it's nothing, going from one thing to the next. So yeah, he definitely.
So you never found the original guy?
Which is the original guy?
What was his name? Gui Gigi?
Yeah, they're in the same place. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You found him.
Gui is the guy with the piss bag. So me taking the money to him, to his hood, that I was doing a video, me going down, like I'm like 3 houses down from Gui. I look to the left, and Gucci Man is standing right in front of me, with the walkie-talkie in his hand. So that's why crazy. I said everything is God's plan. Since I was doing a good deed, which wasn't for views, because that was something I said on my third channel or whatever. He said, all right, everybody been looking for this guy to get us out of the story here, Mundo. You said one time that you speak things into existence. I got a video back on the live where I'm saying, listen, I'm going to find him. I got him. But I was looking in the capital. But I'm looking in the capital. The last thing I know is I'm going to find him in my town, when I'm going down to see Gui. So I'm trying to say the same day I found Gui, and then I found Dominican Gucci Man, a.k.a. Brian. Another thing is, I remember Miko said his real name is La Leche. We ain't cover that. When I asked him, yo, what name you want to put on the title? And I said, Brian, the Gucci Man. He was like, hold on. Then he was thinking. Say, yo, whatever you want to put. He said, put Brian. But then he wasn't too sure about that. So when the first question I'm going to hit him, I'm like, introduce yourself. And I'm going to see what name he said. I'm like, who's La Leche? I'm hitting him with that right off the back, like, who's La Leche? Because I haven't told him that. So I'm like, oh, shit, he got my real name or my real street name or whatever. And see what he comes with. So yeah,
the pre-recorded definitely be a better idea. And right, God's plan, that's crazy. You doing one good deed, you bump into him, that's nuts.
Yeah. But I'm gonna definitely do the live anyway. Even though I do the pre-recorded, so the people that ask questions and he could tell them. So so people that have been rocking with me and do the live, I'm gonna let him answer their questions. Now, if he doesn't get too in depth or whatever, then he'll tune in for my video so they can hear Mundo breaking them down. So he's like, oh, he said this, okay, but oh no, actually, oh, I just gotta know about.
Well, I would do that's a good idea.
I'm thinking about doing the live. I'm thinking about doing the live and let everybody ask them. And on the live, I ask them the regular questions I got, but just letting him answer. So he can feel comfortable.
That's what I was going to say, though.
And then once he does all of that, then I do the pre-recorded one with me doing the investigation and getting the truth, and why you said that or no, because I wouldn't think this. So I might go with that route. So either way, I can't go wrong. Y'all can't go wrong. We still gonna get the scoop.
100%.
We're gonna have the live and the pre-recorded. Some people don't get to see the live and they'll see the pre-recorded one anyway. So tomorrow we definitely coming with Gucci Mane. And depending on how he act, Gucci Mane might be around for a while. I don't know. I might put him on missions. He might say, bring y'all like them hood videos. In the hood, I might have him bring you that hood footage if people in his world want to show the camera. Because sometimes they don't mind the camera. Me, I don't like putting it on them. Because I come from there and I know definitely the camera shouldn't be there. But if they want to let the cameras in anyway from somebody else and they allow it, hey, why not be Mundo's cameras? So if his team, if they try to see that maybe the YouTube leaving a little bit more money than what the Triz app is leaving and they want to get on camera and talk their ish, then Mundo might send the camera that way.
Hey, that might be a good look right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But see, that's what I always said about I always said about the camera. People don't want cameras in their faces. I go to all these neighborhoods, but I ain't always got my phone out because that's just not what it is. I'm the same way. I know where I grew up at. We didn't have cameras like that, but we had like the little Kodak throwaway cameras.
Yeah,
Polaroid. You know what I'm saying? If you came to my hood with a camera, I'm gonna be like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't for cameras, you know what I mean? So
it's so wicked. Before I even went with the camera, like you feel that atmosphere, like anybody looking, anybody over there. Cause like I told you, the place, like it's the place. Like it's in the middle of the kitchen, like it's where it's cooking at. So you see the group over there, you see the walkie-talkies over there, you see the people on the little.
And they're looking at you crazy.
Yeah, everybody looking. I mean, they see me come through. Lucky I got the fishbowl, cause I'm tinning it up. They might get scared, shoot it up or whatever. I'm coming through fishbowl, so I know they respecting the fact that I'm coming down and I'm fishbowl. So just that curiosity got them like, but hold on, let's not act too fast. Let him hop out. Let's see what he's talking about. Then they also saw I was going to do a good deed for somebody that live in the neighborhood. So I guess they wasn't too bugged out about me coming through. And then when the Brian dude, when I spoke to him, I guess they heard YouTube or whatever. Ooh, he probably gassed them up like, yo, they be making mad money. They already know YouTube be making bread. So they say, yeah, let him in, mess around. This is the next Capricornio. He going to make it go viral. And we're going to get famous out here.
I had to tell somebody, I'm like, man, don't make as much money as you think you do.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I even showed them. I told him, like, yo, son, listen, I ain't got to do this. Don't think it's for this. I'm just doing this because I like this. I like my cafe cloud. I like my coffee clear, like whatever they say. Like, I showed them my Cash App. I showed them my PayPal. I showed them my transactions. I showed them how my joint work. I'm like, don't think you're going to get on my joint and then, you going to hit me with some, like, coming rumors like other people. I'm like, I'm going to make sure everybody know whatever's for you got your name on it. I'm going to give you whatever. Right. If anybody ever want to comment, like, you could get on my comments and say, yo, this is Brian. If you send me something here, like, anything anybody said is yours, if they could show me the receipt or whatever, where they sent it, I could have missed whatever, I'm going to give it to you. I said, you ain't going to have no issue with that. So just so you can see, so you won't be like, oh, I think you're getting on. I'm going to show you I'll show you how the messages come. Look what it say. So when we do yours or whatever, I'm going to show you for a few days if you don't trust or you don't believe. But then after X amount of time, like, it's a wrap. Yeah, because sometimes with the street people, you got to let them know, like, what's the line you crossing? Because they might take one business, want to take it further, then they want to take it on some, street joint, like, oh, nah, but you making money after me or after you came with me, like, everything is this. So I made it clear, like, whatever come from whatever you want to do, whether it's an interview, whether it's a confession, whatever you want to do, then that's yours. But besides that, we don't know.
I got something that happened. Speaking of of the streets. I had something happen to me the other day. It really bugged me out. But it just reminded me that no matter how much you think a person's good, they always gonna try you. Little dude, I do the Cash App thing. Someone needs money, they send me the Cash App. I charge them a couple dollars, and I give him the cash. So this little dude that be doing this thing out here, he gets a lot of money sent to me, like $50 here, $100 here. He gets a lot of bread sent to me. So he hit me up the other day. He's like, "Yo, can I borrow 2,000 pesos?" I'm like, "Yeah." He gets money sent to me probably 2-3 times a week. So I'm gonna give him 2,000, and someone's gonna send him money sooner or later. So I'm gonna get my money back anyway. So the other day he said, "I'll pay you back Saturday." A week passed. I ain't even thinking of it because I know someone's gonna send a Cash App. So I'm not even gonna think about the bread.
He got a Cash App already. He got another one.
Look, we already going at that. He goes, "Yo, my bad. I'm late on that, but I got you." I said, "Bro, it's all good. You've gotten so much money sent to me that I know money's gonna come eventually, so I ain't stressing it. You see me when you see me. I'm gonna get mine." So I get an anonymous Cash App. Then I realized later it was his name. And it goes, "Cash App failed." Now, when it says failed, that means the person ain't got no money. So he sent that, and then 10 minutes later, another Cash App came in for him from someone else. So he was trying to send me. I realized later he was sending his Cash App that don't have no money, don't work, to me to replace the $40, but he had no money. And he wanted me to give him the $50 that came in after that. So when I realized it, I was like, "Bro, that's you. Like, that's you sending me $40 that you don't got." Because then he did it again, and it failed again. I said, "Well, here's what we're going to do. That 50, I'm going to take my 40. I got 10 for him. It is what it is." So I guess when he realized I wasn't stupid, he was like, "Oh, all right, thank you." Like, I look out for people. You still trying to get over on me like $40?
People do that. People do that. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. You send somebody to get you something, you give them more than what it costs, and they still want to put their hands in. Like expect that. Even your day ones, hey, like that's one thing I don't lie. Like I keep it 100. Like I understand, a lot of people here, not everybody got some mala costumbres, like we call. They got some bad habits where they think like I don't know how they be thinking sometimes, but they be doing something off the wall. Like you send them about a 6-pack. The 6-pack costs 600 pesos. You give them 1,000. You be like, "Yo, keep the 400. They come back with 5 beers and one open. Like they took the 400, you paid them, and they give you 5 beers back. Like it's okay to drink one. And hey, if you say something, so
real shit. That should be bugging me out. Like I'm helping you out, man. I don't know what's going on. Now here's the wild thing that happened today. Now I was in the crib today, relaxing, getting ready for the night because I didn't feel like doing nothing today. If you came by Flip Flop, I will be back in Flip Flop tomorrow morning. Someone hit me, and I don't know if it's real. I guess I'll find out. And they were using one of the waitress's phones, which that would made it weird in itself because when the person sent me the text message, it was all in English. And I go, "What the F is this?" So I got the message right here. I don't know if it's real. I guess I'll find out tomorrow. But this is something that kind of caught me off guard. So it says, "I'm here at Flip Flop. Some guy told me, American guy told me you could help me." And I'm like, at first I said, "What the hell does this mean? Like, why is one of my waitresses sending me this message in English?" And it goes on that lost his bag, passport, phone, no money, all this stuff. I'm like, well, then I realized it was an American. I said, "Well, bro, you should call the police. Like, I don't know what I can do for you. I'm not there right now. If you see you got robbed, I guess you call the police." So then it goes on this whole long story. And the person's been here for 1 year and 3 months and got nowhere to stay and no money. Now, I don't know if this is real. I really was pissed that they gave the person their phone because I'm like,
the phone,
I don't have these type of conversations over a phone. I don't know who I'm talking to. I even told them I don't know who I'm talking to. So
they could have said anything from the phone too, and you would have did it thinking it's your employee. Like, "Flip, hurry up, send this via this or deposit this. We got this emergency or something."
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't
definitely shouldn't do that.
You don't even know who I am. Just some random American told you go see Flip. Like I'm out here saving the people. Like I don't know. some random American told him, go see me. I help everybody I can help out, but I'm gonna find a story out tomorrow. But one thing I cannot get into, and I'm no knock on my peoples, but I love all y'all.
Wait on that video coming soon. Flip left American stranded.
Definitely probably gonna happen. But here's my thing, and I don't know the story. When I find the story out on News at 11, you already know. I'm not gonna help, because I'm telling you, I've seen the story a million times. I'm not gonna help somebody. I'll help as much as I can, but I'm not gonna hand out to nobody that got caught up with hookers and drugs down here and can't get home. Sorry. I tell guys all the time, come see me if you need help situations. But most of the time, these stories, and I don't know this guy. Most of the time, these stories involves hearts, love, hookers, and drugs, or a combination of all of them. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, who is this? Like, you don't even know who I am. Right. Oh, some random American died. Like, who's out there telling people go see Flip? Like, what is this? This ain't the Barrio. This ain't the Campo. I help my people out here, the people, but I'm not just randomly giving out donations. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. So I'm gonna find out what this is about tomorrow, because I mean, it's like dudes kept going and going and going, and I'm like, what the? But in my mind, I went and I told I said, yo, I hit on the back channel. Go get your phone. I even hit my man. My man was at the bar. I went to the camera. My man was at the bar.
Should have tried to take a picture of him while you had the camera.
I'm trying to figure out who is this, because somebody randomly just come. I need food. I'm like, well, first I don't know you.
Well, I got you. Not get finished. I meant you with that one.
Now I'm saying anybody get me on the phone say they need food and money. I don't know you. Now if we in person until you hard up for something, and I hear your story and I'm like, all right, I can help you out real quick. That's different. But you can't ask me for nothing with a phone that we've never met before. I mean, am I wrong? I'm just trying to figure this out, because I'm sitting there not even knowing who the hell I'm talking to, and then I'm like, oh, I need some money for food and stuff. I need some place to stay. We don't even know each other. How have you been surviving this long in DR? Why you've been here so long? If you have no money and no food, you know what I'm saying? I know situations happen, but I'll get that flight, get up out of here. How you lost everything? I don't know. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not judging nobody. Maybe a little, but I've seen this story so many times. And I'm gonna find out the story tomorrow. I'm sure they say he came out like 5 times today. I'm gonna see.
Big Super say got robbed by a Chica, so he send them your way. Like, go check Flip out. He can help him. That's what.
Nah, this is crazy. Yeah, listen. I love helping my people, but I'm like, Big Super said that was me. Yeah, I don't be sending nobody, man. Don't be sending nobody over here. Especially
YouTube streets want to know too when you want to release that 4K footage you got too. They said you're gonna keep that in case of emergency, or if you're gonna put that out.
Oh, my footage.
Yeah, that 4K footage you said you had. Somebody got put on camera.
Hey, where we from, Mundo? Where we from? I keep everything.
Southside Queens, Southside Bronx.
Everything in the back pocket for when I need it. Trust me when I tell you. Even my Haitian homeboy ran up on me and was like, "Yo, what's good?" I'm like, I'm selling wings over here. I'm slinging wings and tacos. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? People want to mention me, they can mention, but listen, we already know what it really is. So I don't want to put myself in no situation where they be like the chicken shack guys out here making threatening people's lives. Matter of fact,
come get your wings from the chicken shacks. You might run into some racks in the bathroom, but you definitely won't leave in shackles.
Hey, I don't even know. You're right. You ain't gonna leave in shackles though. So I'm driving through POP. Matter of fact, when we got back, I decided to hit the POP real quick. I bump into TaylorMade and a couple of the survivors. So TaylorMade did a video of the jerk chicken spot in Puerto Plata. That's my old bar, 718, the bar I had popping out there. So it's funny as I'm parking, because one of the survivors like, yo, G, pull up. I'm like, yeah, I'm pulling up right now. So I'm parking. Who do I see? But the politician dude who got me locked up, who tried to lock me up. So I go, yo, what's up? I ain't gonna say his name. And he like, I don't think he recognized me with this at first. So then he's like, hey, how you doing, man? Then he starts walking over. I'm talking to TaylorMade. I'm talking to the other people outside. And I think he really hits him, who I am. And he goes, oh, okay. I said, yes, the guy right there. I said, they got the furniture the same. I did all the furniture inside. Furniture's the same as it was when I was there. I did, I redid it red and white. And I'm like, yeah, that's him. I came, stop to get a drink, whatever. And I'm talking to everybody. I'm like, yeah, that's him right there. That's the dude from the DR Horror Stories. That's the guy right there who got me locked up. And that's my lawyer's office right across the street. So that was weird right there. When he saw me, he saw like he saw a ghost. Like, oh, Greg's here. But that's the guy. That's also the guy I was telling my man the story. Same situation where he had a lot to say. And when he took me to the court, the fiscalia, his assistant, I guess, whatever he was reading the charges off. I was one of the biggest narcos in Puerto Plata. I had a team of Tigres. Yo, the dude, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. He's reading this, right? He's reading this, and I'm you. So he's reading this with his head down, and as he gets to the last paragraph, well, the second to last paragraph, and it goes, "I've threatened his life. I got a gang of shooters in Puerto Plata." He looks up and goes, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. Like, that dude is a monster. He a badass. That ain't me. But he wrote all this stuff about me. So then when the dude goes, when the judge goes, okay, this is a lot of stuff. What are we here for right now? Oh, he owes me X amount of dollars. So I look at the contract and go, but that's not his contract. Oh, well, that's him. That's it. That's not his contract. But what is all the other stuff you put up? He threatened your life like 3 months ago. Why didn't you lock him up 3 months ago? He was like, oh, well, I don't know. So that's when the fiscalia threw it out. Said, yo, it's over. And the dude said, no, it's not over. And the dude slammed his hand on the desk. He said, who the hell are you talking to? And he said, let me tell you something. Next time he messes with you, Greg, call me. He'll be in jail the next day. So a gringo got a win over Dominican politician.
Over the politician.
Not a good politician at that, but a win.
No, and right now, and from now on, that's how it's going to be because the justice is now divided from the politicians, so it can't be influenced. Like, you can't be like the judges and lawyers, they can't be put in place by the political parties, or they can't not even right now the people in parties, a whole bunch of scandals here and there, they get locked up left and right. So they're not playing right now. Justice is supposed to be fair right now.
Yeah, but I bumped into shout out to Taylor. I bumped into him the other day. And I bumped into some of the survivors. They said the video's coming soon. The survivor video. I guess it's gonna be like surviving R. Kelly or something like that. I don't know.
Oh man,
except no P.
I mean, it's Atlanta's involved. You never know when Atlanta's involved. Yeah, the R. Kelly stuff definitely be involved.
Earn Money, what up? I'm over there in Bonnie. Earn Money, nowhere to be found.
And they go for fooling you because R. Kelly, oh man, he had me fooled.
Hey, there's actually 3 documentaries. I found one the other day on Netflix, but you had to use the VPN. There's a follow-up video, and I was like, oh Lord, this is terrible.
How much I bumped that music, how much I admire that man for him to come with that. I said, oh boy, like how I ain't see this. But I was young, so that's why I ain't see the signs. See, I'm older now. I mean, a new R. Kelly come up, I see her from a mile away. I'm gonna tell you a crazy story. I was out there, I was outside back in the day. So if you ever heard Wendy Williams, I don't know if you remember this. Wendy Williams was on, I think, Hot 97 at the time. I forgot what she was on. She was really big back then. Yeah, she saw the video. I had the VHS. So her assistant, my chick I used to deal with, used to be friends with her assistant. So she had the tape. We was at my crib. She's like, yo, you got to see this. So we watching. I'm like, yo, was that R. Kelly? You couldn't really tell because it was fuzzy. I'm like, yo, was that R. Kelly? And then I saw the Moon Man. I told everybody. I said, look at the Moon Man on the desk. That's him. That's his MTV award. I'm analyzing everything. I'm real stupid like that. So she takes she's got to go to the show. She worked for Wendy Williams. She goes up there. Now, we had just saw it. I'm waiting for a copy made when she come back. I'm like, I got a copy of this. This is before it hit the streets everywhere, when it was all over New York. And then Wendy, I guess Wendy watched it. And Wendy said the same exact thing. Look at the Moon Man on the table. You can't fake the MTV. Yeah, one of those, yeah.
So she was on there crying. Now I'm driving. And I'm like, yeah, she's gonna talk about the video, whatever. We just saw the video, me and my man. And she was on there crying. And I said, yo, you know what? When you really sit back, that video is kind of sick. Like it's kind of like, you look at him differently. His music is one thing, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they be with you so much that you be want to look for a defense. You looking for any little thing and say, yeah, but this, yeah, but that. But then it be just things on top of things where I just had to sit there and say, sorry, Kel, like, can't rock with you no more. Like, you went too deep. Yeah, I'll tell you
I said, if you buying Conyo, so nah, I rock with everybody, man. I rock with everybody. I just can't understand a phone call of someone I never met before. Well, not a phone call, a text message.
My kid be saying that word all the time too. Cause every time I get mad or any little thing, that's what I say. It slip out, I gotta watch it. And he be yelling it out all the time now.
Okay, she was on BLS. Is that what she was when that video came out? I don't remember. I know her show was real popular.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Okay.
Yeah, her show was I don't know what back then. I can't remember. That was a long time ago. And all these dudes done switched up many radio stations over and over again. Who knows? That was a long time, but yeah. Nah, not the Salvation Army. I help people, but like I said, that was just a weird. And I know everybody gets a situation. Don't get me. You ain't never gonna hear me knocking nobody. But first off, I don't like answering my phone because you can text me. I'm gonna text you back. We can chit chat like that, but I hate being on my phone. But secondly, for you to hit me up and we've not even, I have no idea who you are. Some random person said, go see Greg. I'm just like, I wouldn't even feel comfortable going to see me if you don't really know who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But I'm gonna find out the story. If the homie need help, I'll see what I could do. But
Roller Tape said he been learning these stocks. That's why he been MIA. That's another thing. A lot of people been MIA in the YouTube streets because they've been getting into them stocks. A few people jumping.
I see a lot of people doing that now.
Yeah, exactly. So a few people been busy, getting it in with that.
Yeah, there's actually a Paradise Life investment group. I'm not in it because I told them I'll jump in when I can start really doing my own investment. But there's a Paradise Life investment. Them dudes be sharing stock tips and all that, making some money. They need to send me my cut. Shout out to Paradise Life investment group. Send my cut. Send a check. Big bro Dre, what up, baby? You catch my man right there. Y'all ain't shot no Big Bro Dre. Check his channel out. Flip's a stand-up solid brother. Y'all can depend on keep on him 100. Don't play him sideways. You already know. I appreciate you, Big Bro Dre. Shout out to the homie. Yeah, I don't know, Douglas. Like I said, this is the messages I got. 1 year and 3 months. And it was just, I don't know. I always bad on nobody. I got to see what's up. But I mean, it just caught me off guard because I'm laying down like, what? That's definitely not the message I'm expecting from my waitress's phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at her phone. It's her number, her picture, her name, and someone else talking. I was just like, what's going on?
That's probably people that live and like no knock to them. You just got called lack. That's probably people that live on check the check or whatever come in. Because that's another thing. Once you can set up a certain income to come every month, even though you should save a certain amount, every month or whatever, so you can put something away. Hey, the way they figure, I could be broke. I just wait for X amount of day and I'm back on. So maybe that was one of those people that's down here living off of that.
Let me tell you something, Mundo. I've seen that.
Appreciate that.
Here's the worst part about it. You might be talking about somebody who gets a couple of hundred every couple of weeks. I've seen it with dudes who get a few $1,000s a month, and they blow through that. And that's
what I'm talking about. Even if they make 2,000 or 3,000, you got some people that make that amount, like they spending that amount, like they just living it up. They figuring, they divide, and they say, okay, I get 100,000, I could do 3,000 every day, so I know that's one fruit, that's the food, that's this, and they just balling out every day, spending whatever they spending or spending in the first 20 days. And again, they figure if I make these couple of thousands every time that check drop, I'm back on. But since they always getting it, they never get back on. They keep spending it. They just living that life.
So let me get Yeah, I got my apple juice, man. I'm chilling. I'm not drinking for a little while. I had a lot of drinks in the Bani. I'm taking a little time off of drinking. I gotta hit the gym, man. I watched the video myself. Good Lord, I'm a lord ass. So let me see. Rotate, earn money. I got my apple juice. Blacksmith, what up? Let me get to this. So now, Mundo, before we get into your segment, anything you want to talk about before we go and finish our final thoughts?
Nah, nothing really. Today been a lax day. Just again, appreciate the love. Appreciate the love that your whole team showed me. All the viewers, we always appreciate the support. Remember, whatever you guys want, Flip's comment or my comment anywhere. We bring it. As long as y'all guys stand up, we rocking with y'all. And I said we, because I'm pretty sure, he only rocking with things that stand up. He ain't with the fluke either. So shout out to everybody.
Yeah, so shout to Mundo. So Mundo, you want to do Mundo's World, or you good?
Yeah, nah. Mundo's World, y'all already know. We had that 1K. We getting money. We're going to start bringing y'all good content. Yes. Appreciate everybody, I believe, from day one. If not, the day two, y'all still get a little love. Jump on, because we about to take a long ride. We're going around the whole coast. We stopping by Sosua. Y'all already know. We linking with Flip up there. And it's going to be a good ride. It's only the beginning of a good thing.
All right, so appreciate you, Mundo, as usual. Guys, hit that like button. After this video, in the pinned comment section, once again, I'm going to put Mundo's YouTube, Mundo's Cash App, my Cash App, and the Paradise Life merch in the pinned comment as soon as this video is over. So for right now, for the flip side, I'm kind of like Mundo right now. It's been a real chill day for me. But some things I will say real quick. Listen, based on the conversation I had with my man E, yes, I work super hard, but I always make time for my people. I always try my best to answer every single question, every single email, every single text message. People have told me a million times, I text him at 3, he answers 3:02. That's just me. But also understand that I have a lot of businesses going on. Businesses you don't know about, businesses you don't need to know about, businesses that don't concern YouTube. As I said, I do contracts with businesses to promote their business and get their business popping, but not to have my name attached to that business. So some businesses you'll never know about for that purpose. But I'm always working. I'm always working on something new, working on something going on. So, for me, when it came to the phone thing I spoke about earlier, it's not to say don't call me. It's to say text me and let's work on a phone call. Because honestly, I realized the past 3 weeks that I hate talking on the phone. I'd rather text you all day than, if I talk to my kids on video chat, like it's weird. I'm talking to my kids on video chat. As soon as it gets that odd silence, you know what I'm saying? I'll call you back. I'm just not good with the phone like that, except for text message and stuff. But trust me when I tell you this, I appreciate everybody's support. Appreciate all the love. Even if you don't stop at Flip Flop and you support the channel and show love, it's all good. I tell people you're not obligated to stop at Flip Flop. One thing you guys don't realize about this YouTube thing, I have many, I can't even, hundreds of people have walked to me and appreciated what I did for them on YouTube and information and have not even bought a beer at Flip Flop. So don't think I'm doing this for people come spin on my spot. A lot of people have ran up on me, said thank you, and chucked the deuce. That's all good. I do it for the information. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't feel my spot. Everybody probably don't feel me. It is what it is. So shout out to you guys supporting the channel. You guys come to the bar, support the bar, appreciate that as well. All you guys that show up to these Paradise Life weekends, they're gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger and crazier. Like right now, I'm gonna tell you guys right now before I even release anything next week. All the Halloween info is gonna be out there, but we're not telling you the dates and I'm telling you the dates, but the exact dates and actual locations and pictures until we're 2 months out. So if you heard anything about the last events and you don't believe in me, you're lost. But I'm doing this to keep it a certain way because people like to hate and throw shade. So I learned a lot of the Super Bowl. So we're gonna do this Halloween event. It's gonna be nuts. So stay tuned for that. Mundo, I appreciate you coming out once again, brother. Next week we'll have another dope show, Flipping Mundo. Sorry for that. Like I said, last night I got caught up and stuck on the side of the road, but it's all good. All good. Appreciate you, Mundo, coming out. Guys, appreciate all you guys in the comments, in the chat. Let me see, Big Bro Dre. Okay, here you go. Yeah, you
appreciate you having me. And you guys make sure to check out that video, Paradise Life's Bonnie Beach House coming right after. I believe it's 11:30. Flips.
Thank you, Mundo. Shit.
Make sure y'all hit that bell so y'all
11:30. I'm dropping that video. It's already scheduled to drop 11:30 to Bonnie Beach House. Thank you, Mundo, for reminding me. And then in a couple of days, it will be the Bonnie Road Tour, produced by Pinnacle Images. Y'all can hit them up for some info, whatever you guys need. Appreciate all you guys from the bottom of my heart to y'all. I love y'all guys to death. See you when I see you.
Finish it out.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Mundo, thank you very much. And all you guys be good. Till next time. Should be seeing you for Sunday service after this DR Cribs video. Peace.